I'm so excited to share that this podcast is sponsored by The Real Real, the best place to shop authenticated luxury bags, clothing, watches, and so much more. I'm obsessed with gold bracelets. I just found the most beautiful Fendi bracelet. Now, you can scour The Real Real for new pieces. There are 10,000 new items every day. The Real Real is attainable luxury that upgrades your personal style. With up to 90% off retail, you can finally have the pieces that you've been dreaming of from brands like Gucci, Fendi, and Prada. The Real Real is great for the planet and for your wardrobe. They're finding new homes for over 37 million authenticated luxury items, so they know firsthand the impact that resale has on the planet. And it's the go-to place for your next special piece. Think about all the fun things that you have coming this spring and summer. The Real Real is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. With thousands of new arrivals daily, no one does resale like The Real Real. So now get $25 off your first purchase when you go to therealreal.com/Kate Casey. That's therealreal.com/Kate Casey to get your $25 off. Start shopping now at therealreal.com/Kate Casey. Let's be honest, nothing boosts confidence quite like great hair. But if you're seeing more strands in the shower, your confidence might not be at its highest. That's why you need Hers Hair. Hers Hair treatments are made with doctor-trusted prescription ingredients that many other hair products out there just don't have. They come in a variety of options, including oral and topical solutions, so you can find the one that works for you. Getting started is simple with a quick online hair quiz. Just answer some questions and you will be connected with a provider to discuss your personalized treatment plan. Through Hers, everything is 100% online, so no pharmacy trips, doctor's office visits, or insurance required, and plus, treatments start at just $35 a month. And the best part, you can get thicker, fuller, healthier hair and start seeing regrowth in as little as 3 to 6 months. Start your initial free online visit today at forhers.com/Kate Casey. That's forhers.com/Kate Casey for your personalized hair loss treatment options. forhers.com/Kate Casey. Individual results may vary. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information.
The amazing Kate Casey.
Welcome back for another episode of Reality Life with Kate Casey, and welcome back for this What to Watch episode. This is for the week of May 26th through June 2nd. This is going to be your list of what to watch in unscripted TV. As always, I want to remind you that you can get this list in your inbox every Monday by going to katecasey.substack.com. And you also get access to my archive list. And I've been doing this for a couple of years now. So there are plenty of documentaries, reality shows, and series that you have probably missed, and you should go back and watch them. And I think it's going to be a conversation starter for all the places that you're going to go, this week, the following week, this summer. And also make sure that when you're on that site that you check out my book list tab, because I've got interviews with 2 authors, Boyd George and Rich Cohen, who wrote a book about the Jennifer Dulos murder. So make sure that you check out the book list. And also when you go to that, you can get a link to where to buy those books and make sure you get those. Again, great books to read this summer, maybe even this weekend. Some of you are speed readers like myself and you want something to read right away. So there's 2 great options. So when you go to katecasey.substack.com, you can get access to all of those lists. You can get access to the book club books as well. And all of those lists of books also include the link to the interview with the authors that I've done on my podcast. So check that out. And also, don't forget about the bonus episodes, because when I put up bonus episodes, I talk about what's going on in pop culture and also in the news, but also I give you a lot of anecdotal stories about the making of this podcast, the behind the scenes stories. So check that out. So again, this is the list for May 26th through June 2nd. Now, if you love reality shows, I have to tell you just at the top, America's Got Talent is back with season 20, if you can believe that. It premieres on Tuesday, May 27th. For this season, Mel B returns as a judge alongside Simon, Howie, and Sofia Vergara, and Terry Crew hosts the show. This is one of those shows all families love. Kids, it's a good show for kids. You probably have noticed a lot of your kids watch clips on YouTube Shorts or other sites, but I find it's one of those very safe shows that if you have kids, Then you can also check out Destination X. This is a new reality competition series that debuts on May 27th, also on NBC. Europe is turned into a real-life game board as complete strangers are invited to participate in the trip of a lifetime and the ultimate geo-guessing contest. And I can tell you right now, I have so many friends that would be so good at this show, especially my friends that have spent significant time living in Europe. Like even my niece's friend Henry, he spent a semester in Europe, and I feel like he milked the opportunity and traveled the entire time. They're the kind of contestants that I think would really do well in a show like this. Another great show to watch with kids. I think it kind of instills in them this curiosity about other cultures, getting out of where you live, meeting different people, having different kinds of experiences throughout the rest of the world, and specifically for this show in Europe. So it's called Destination X. I think you guys are going to love it. And again, that comes out on May 27th too. So you've got America's Got Talent and then Destination X. So it's going to be Tuesday. It's going to be great. Okay. On Netflix, I've started to watch this series and I think you're going to love it. This is another great one if you have kids at home, totally safe to watch. This one is called F1 The Academy. It follows 15 of the world's best female drivers as they take to the tough tracks of the F1 Academy. And I have noted that Charlotte Tilbury is a sponsor of these athletes. And I just thought, how badass is this? Like these young girls. Now, my daughter went to school with a girl who was like a boxcar champion, and I was waiting to see her face pop up in the show. Kind of interesting to see all the backstories of all these girls. So if you think Formula One is all podium, champagne, and men in racing jackets, as Netflix will tell you, think again. Because this series is here to shift gears and perspectives by spotlighting the rising generation of women that are tearing up the tracks in the 2024 F1 Academy Racing Series. This is breaking barriers in one of the most demanding and also male-dominated sports in the world. So this premieres on May 28th. It is a 7-part series. It offers unprecedented access to the adrenaline, grit, and the emotional turmoil of race day and beyond. And at the center of it all is Susie Wolf. She's a former professional driver, and now she's managing director of the F1 Academy and the first woman to participate in a Formula One weekend in 22 years. As one of the most respected women in motorsport, she leads the new stable of women drivers with a rare blend of strategic vision and firsthand experience. And you know what? The stakes couldn't be higher because for many of the women featured in this show, it's more than just another big race. It's a shot at changing the game. With exclusive behind-the-scenes access, the series tracks rivalries, setbacks, victories, and also those quiet moments in between, revealing what it really takes to succeed in the high-octane world of Formula One. This is backed by Hello Sunshine, the production company founded by Reese Witherspoon. It is as emotionally charged as it is visually thrilling. I really have enjoyed it. I'm about 2 episodes in. I think you guys are going to get sucked in. I'm hoping I can interview one of the filmmakers. It's really compelling. It's called F1 The Academy. Again, 15 of the world's best female drivers. Right up your alley if you're a mom. Okay, so next, I know that I've talked about this. You heard it on my Friday episode. This one is perfect if you love true crime things. It's called Cold Case, The Tylenol Murders. This airs on Monday, May 26th. Who really laced Tylenol with cyanide? This true crime series examines alarming theories behind the unsolved killings and tracks down a key suspect. So as you probably remember, I interviewed the co-directors. This is revisiting that terrifying crime that rocked the nation in 1982. The series delves into the infamous poisonings that shattered public trust in household brands and raises unsettling questions about whether the case was ever really truly solved or if a convenient suspect was used to conceal a deeper conspiracy. The case centers on a series of random cyanide poisonings in the Chicago area where 7 people, including a 12-year-old girl and several members of the Janus family, died after taking extra-strength Tylenol capsules unknowingly laced with the deadly toxin. The tampering occurred at the retail level. Bottles were opened, the capsules replaced with poisoned ones, and then the packaging resealed and returned to store shelves. The deaths triggered widespread fear and prompted Johnson & Johnson to recall more than 31 million bottles of Tylenol in a massive effort to protect the public. The case quickly became a national crisis. Tylenol was one of the most trusted over-the-counter medications, and the idea that a household product could be deadly, it shook consumer confidence. So you can watch this all play out on Cold Case, The Tylenol Murders, Monday, May 26th on Netflix, and go listen to my episode with the co-directors in episode 1306.
Summer's just around the corner, and the folks at Mint Mobile have a hot take. Getting a summer bod is out, and getting your savings bod is in. This spring and summer, we want skimpy wireless bills and fat wallets. And with premium wireless plans for just $15 a month, you can have both without breaking a sweat or the bank. And let me tell you, the quality of Mint Mobile's wireless service in comparison to my old provider is mint. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get your summer savings and shop premium wireless plans at mintmobile.com/realitylife. That's mintmobile.com/realitylife. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month 5GB plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. When I put together my bag each day, I need the essentials, my wallet, my keys, and I also need my Liquid IV, which is helping me stay hydrated throughout the whole day. You can break the mold and own your own ritual with just 1 stick and 16 ounces of water, which hydrates better than water alone. Powered by Hydroscience, an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients that turn ordinary water into extraordinary hydration, 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. 8 essential vitamins and nutrients, always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. And I gotta tell you, the best flavors. You have a multitude of flavors, acai berry and lemon lime to pina colada, or you can choose from their line of sugar-free flavors like raspberry lemonade, white peach, and rainbow sherbet. Get ready for a long day with extraordinary hydration from Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Kate Casey at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code Kate Casey at liquidiv.com.
If you've been watching Summer House, the reunion begins. Andy Cohen joins Amanda, Kyle, Paige, Emerald, Lindsay, Sierra, Gabby, Carl, Jesse, West, and Lexi as they revisit a season of beginnings and heartbreaking endings. If you watch my Instagram stories, you know that I have a lot of feelings about the end of this season. Emerald, what a waste. What a pointless casting. Lexi, I think far too young to have been with this cast. I think they're in a real challenging moment because they either have to completely reweed the cast, maybe totally change it, or accept that maybe the show doesn't work anymore because the legacy cast is, in their late 30s, early 40s now. And the construction of the show was really built on friends that came for the weekends in the Hamptons because of crazy work life. So they would play hard. And now it's just their job. I mean, they kind of like do cameos and appearances throughout the year and Amazon Lives. And then they're coming to the shore house, and that's their job now. So I think it just is confusing and doesn't work. And then the old legacy people don't like the new ones and the new ones are too young. And then these showmances are just exaggerated. They're in a tough spot. What I do want to hear in the Summer House reunion is about Paige's relationship with Craig. I could care 2 shits about Jesse and Lexi. I really do. And I mean, it's heartbreaking to hear, but I just can't envision Amanda having a baby with Carl. I hate to see it, but I just don't think he wants to have kids. And I think she really does. So that's heartbreaking too. So anyway, the Summer House reunion, it begins Wednesday, May 28th. And then of course, the second one will be on June 4th. You can watch it on Bravo. And then the following day, you can watch it on Peacock. If you love kind of like historical, true crimey, newsy kind of doc stuff, you're going to like Implosion, the Titanic sub disaster. This airs on Discovery Channel on May 28th. It explores the factors that led up to that fateful day from the founding of the Ocean Gate Company by CEO Stockton Rush to the start of the construction of the Titan, which was a first of its kind carbon fiber submersive designed to take tourists down to the Titanic for a trip of a lifetime. The special provides a detailed account of that final mission, culminating in the tragic implosion and igniting conversations about the necessary parameters of deep sea exploration and safety protocol in the aftermath. It's called Implosion, the Titanic sub-disaster, on Discovery Channel on May 28th. And then lastly, The Mortician on HBO, Sunday, June 1st, chronicles a trusted family-owned funeral home that hid behind a facade of decency and propriety to take advantage of loved ones at their most vulnerable moments. So in the early 80s, David Sconce, scion of the Lamb family, took over the family business and sought to exploit the deceased in numerous ways to expand their earnings. Driven by profit, the Lamb Funeral Home in Pasadena, California, engaged in years of morally questionable and inhumane practices. That one is called The Mortician. Now, I also have to remind you, you guys got to keep checking out the latest episodes of 100 Foot Wave. I really love that series, and the whole family can watch it. It is so inspiring. And the other thing, a lot of people have been asking me, all right, what is like the one thing you've seen recently that everybody will love? I got to say, American Manhunt, Osama bin Laden. Every high school and college kid in the United States of America and maybe beyond should watch it. It is a compelling 3-part series that walks you through history. And again, it feels like a college class or college class where you are able to hear from the people that were right there at this seminal moment in our world's history. And it's just really thrilling to watch and fascinating at the same. So those are your options for this week. I'm going to go through that list one more time. As always, make sure you are subscribed at katecasey.substack.com. Hope that you pass this on to the people in your life too. So NBC, America's Got Talent, and Destination X, both on May 27th. F1, The Academy on Netflix, is airing on May 26th. Cold Case, The Tylenol Murders, Netflix, May 26th. Absolute must watch too. And then listen to my episode with the co-directors and my episode, KKC, Reality Life with KKC podcast, episode 1306. Summer House Reunion begins on Bravo Wednesday, May 28th. Implosion, the Titanic sub-disaster, Discovery Channel, Wednesday, May 28th. And then The Mortician on HBO, Sunday, June 1st. As always, make sure that you are subscribed to this podcast. Make sure you click the follow button. And if you can leave me a 5-star review, if you go into my Facebook group, Reality Life with KKC, there are instructions there for how to do so. Make sure that you are in that Facebook group, Reality Life with KKC, and follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at @KKCCA, TikTok, it's KKC, Twitter, Threads, and Blue Sky at @KKC. And check back tomorrow for an all-new episode.
With the Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One, you earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. And you get big purchasing power, so your business can spend more and earn more. Stephen, Brandon, and Bruno, the business owners of SandCloud, reinvested their 2% cash back to help build their retail presence. Now that's serious business. What could the Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One do for your business? Capital One. What's in your wallet? Find out more at CapitalOne.com/SparkCashPlus. Terms apply.